Best Buddies is a non-profit organisation dedicated to establishing a global volunteer movement, creating opportunities for one-to-one friendships and integrated employment for people with intellectual disabilities. Founded in 1989 by Anthony Kennedy Shriver, Best Buddies is a vibrant international organisation from one original chapter to 1,500 schools and colleges worldwide. Best Buddies programme engaged participants in 50 countries around the world, including Ireland. As a result of people's involvement with Best Buddies, people with intellectual disabilities become a true part of society and make lifelong friendships. This can be seen in St Joseph's Academy, Kildare Town.
I think this is an extraordinary program, and I think no matter where you are in this country, if you're a college student or if you're a high school student, you should find out whether or not there's a Best Buddies program at your school. And if there isn't, you should find out why. And then you should create one. And then you should volunteer. So get out there, find out about Best Buddies, do it, go for it.
We went to the school coordinator of Best Buddies, Miriam Wheeler, and asked her what does Best Buddies mean to the town and what effect it has on the participants and how it has flourished.
In Kildare Town, Best Buddies is very important. It seems to work very well just because it's such a small town. Because it's such a small town, the buddies in our school tend to run into their buddies a lot. The lads meet them up in the library uptown, and they're integrated into society a lot better than they would be in a bigger town. It's grown in importance over the years. I started in the school in 2005. The Best Buddies programme was already in progress, but with the introduction of a new coordinator in 2006, he insisted that a teacher got involved in the school. So the lads came to me and asked me to get involved. The first 2 years I was learning with the lads. And then over the last 3 years, it's really flourished and it's become an important part of the school community and school life. Every year you see a huge change and the students develop their social awareness themselves. They become more outspoken, and the roles that they take on each year they get better. Like this year in particular, each student has really taken on board what they're meant to do and are working very hard. With the introduction of the talent show, 3 years, this is our third year. The talent show really helps us to spread the awareness of Best Buddies and the programme and the importance of it in our community. It was initially introduced by 2 students back in two years ago, 2009, 8-9, that school year. And when I initially heard it, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not too sure if this will work, but it was a great success. We sold the tickets for €5 the first year. Last year we sold them for €8 and this year we're selling them for 10. So each year has been a complete sellout. I just have noticed, especially this year, I've noticed it more that the lads tend to run into buddies a lot more uptown. And I think the buddies, because they're involved in the programme and they've got someone new every year, it's just become the norm for them to run into guys from our school and just have chats or whatever, meet up uptown.
After talking to Miriam, we went to the participants of the programme to see what work Best Buddies does and what impact this has had. We also wanted to find out about their latest fundraiser.
We just help people with intellectual disabilities, kind of socialise with them. We've done bagpacks and duns, we made up forms, went around the town to local businesses. They helped out a lot, kind of.
After our bagpack, we brought them out for a meal up in Kingsland in Kildare. We went bowling with them in K-Ball. We went to the mini golf in the Kildare Business Park as well. So we used done stuff like that.
Before, we wouldn't have even socialised with them at all. We'd see them up the town, and we wouldn't even speak to them or anything. But now, if we see them up in yours bar, we just say hello and have a conversation.
It's great crack when you get to be with them because they're actually really funny. And they can have a laugh, something when they're singing and all. It's just so fun to be with them. When you see them uptown now, it's like you're actually friends with them.
We also asked the lads individually about the changes that could be seen with their buddies.
I've seen a big change in the buddies. The first time I met my buddy, he was so quiet and shy. He wouldn't even talk to me. He just stood there with his head down. And then the first time we got his phone number and I texted him and he talked to me. The first time we went out, he was after changing completely. After a conversation, he was so happy to see me and glad. He was my best friend for my whole life.
Yeah, they've definitely changed. The meet and greet, we played table tennis, and a lot of them were really shy, you know, didn't say much and kind of heads down, you know. And then as we start going out into the activities, they came out of their shells, like, and we start seeing their personalities. Like, it was great to see.
We went to see the local care centre to see Best Buddies coordinators and see what effect the programme has had on the buddies in the centre.
Best Buddies programme benefits the clients in that they get to interact with students of similar age in the community, and sometimes the friendships that they have built up in the programme continue long after the students have left college or school.
The students also benefit because they learn about disabilities and they treat the lads as their equals.
I also asked the students about that night's talent show.
Oh yeah, we're running the talent show tonight in the CYMS Hall in Kildare Town, and I've had auditions about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we have loads of big posters at the town. We made loads of advertisement, went around to all the shops and asked them could we stick the posters up and all. There's 11 acts. Yeah, they're all good. We'd about 30 auditionees, so this is our 3rd year to do it. It's been successful the last 2 years anyway, so I hope we can do it tonight.
Does anyone know what day it is? It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, partying, 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 partying.
The Best Buddies initiative is crucial to modern day society because there's not a whole lot of initiatives out there for young people with disabilities. And you can even see when you do the fundraisers, like I've done bag packings for other committees before, and when it's Best Buddies or when it's care, people seem to give more money, more generously to care and organisations like that, so obviously people seem to think that it's important as well.
And the winner of Best Buddies for 2011 is Gary O'Reilly!
For such a small town, Best Buddies has clearly had an astounding effect. Whether it's with the participants involved in the programme, the buddies or the wider community, Best Buddies has given hope and inspiration to this small town. But before we left, we wanted to ask them all one more question. Do you think Best Buddies is important?
The Best Buddies initiative is a very important part, a vital part of our community, just to help them integrate into society.
Yeah, I do think it's important. It integrates people with intellectual disabilities into the wider community, and it just gets them from staying inside or something like that to going out with people.
I think it's very important for both students and clients.
Yeah, I agree with them because we wouldn't really, like, when you see them uptown you'd never talk to them or anything, but now when you see them, like, we get to be friends with them, like, it gives them a chance to talk to people uptown and see everyone, and every time we see them they're all hello and really delighted to see you.
It's very important to the lads.
Yeah, it's really important because, like, not only does it help the buddies like socialise and feel kind of like accepted and normal, but like it helps us broadens our view on like the actual buddies themselves.
There you have it. Best Buddies truly is a worthwhile organisation.
So who do you love?